Pandemics. The very word evokes fear, conjuring images of widespread suffering and societal disruption. We are all living with the memories of the COVID-19 pandemic, a stark reminder of the vulnerability of our interconnected world. Pandemics, unfortunately, are not new to humanity. Throughout history, infectious diseases have ravaged populations, leaving indelible marks on human civilization. The Black Death, a bubonic plague pandemic in the 14th century, decimated a third of Europe's population. More recently, the 1918 influenza pandemic, often referred to as the Spanish flu, infected an estimated 500 million people worldwide, with a staggering death toll of 50 to 100 million. These historical pandemics underscore the immense power of infectious diseases to alter the course of human history. The emergence and spread of pandemics are complex phenomena, influenced by a myriad of factors. While the specific triggers may vary, certain underlying conditions create fertile ground for the outbreak and global spread of infectious diseases. Understanding these factors is crucial for developing effective strategies for pandemic prevention and preparedness. As we grapple with the ongoing threat of infectious diseases, it is imperative that we learn from the lessons of the past and confront the challenges of the present. The specter of pandemics looms large, a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our world and the urgent need for global cooperation. Examining past pandemics provides valuable insights into the factors contributing to their emergence and spread. The Black Death, for example, was caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, transmitted to humans through flea bites. Overcrowded and unsanitary living conditions in medieval Europe, coupled with limited medical knowledge, created a perfect storm for the plague's devastating spread. The 1918 influenza pandemic, caused by the H1N1 influenza A virus, emerged in a world ravaged by World War I. The mass movement of troops and wartime conditions facilitated the rapid spread of the virus across continents. These historical examples highlight the role of environmental, social, and political factors in shaping pandemic outbreaks. The emergence of HIV/AIDS in the 20th century brought into sharp focus the interconnectedness of human health and behavior. The virus, believed to have originated from chimpanzees, spread rapidly through human populations due to a complex interplay of factors, including international travel, urbanization, and high-risk behaviors. The HIV/AIDS pandemic underscored the need for comprehensive public health measures, including education, prevention, and access to treatment. These historical pandemics, while diverse in their causes and consequences, share a common thread: the interplay of biological, environmental, and social factors in driving their emergence and spread. By studying these past outbreaks, we gain valuable insights into the dynamics of pandemics and the factors that contribute to their devastating impact. In today's interconnected world, several factors have converged to create an environment conducive to the emergence and rapid spread of infectious diseases. Globalization, characterized by increased international travel, trade, and migration, has facilitated the movement of people, goods, and unfortunately, pathogens across borders at an unprecedented rate. A virus can now travel from a remote village to a major city on the other side of the world in a matter of hours. Climate change, with its far-reaching effects on ecosystems and weather patterns, is also playing a role in the emergence of infectious diseases. Rising temperatures and changes in precipitation patterns can expand the geographic range of disease vectors such as mosquitoes, ticks, and fleas, increasing the risk of transmission to humans. Furthermore, extreme weather events such as floods and droughts can displace populations and compromise sanitation systems, creating conditions ripe for disease outbreaks. Urbanization, the rapid growth of cities and urban populations, presents another challenge. Densely populated urban centers, often characterized by crowded living conditions and inadequate sanitation, can serve as breeding grounds for infectious diseases. Moreover, the concentration of people in urban areas increases the risk of rapid person-to-person transmission, potentially overwhelming healthcare systems. These interconnected factors, globalization, climate change, and urbanization, have created a complex and rapidly changing landscape for infectious disease emergence and spread. Understanding these dynamics is essential for developing effective strategies to mitigate the risk of future pandemics. In the face of these challenges, the scientific community is actively engaged in efforts to predict, prevent, and prepare for future pandemics. Advances in genomic sequencing have revolutionized our ability to identify and track pathogens, allowing for faster diagnosis and more targeted interventions. Scientists are constantly monitoring for new and emerging infectious diseases, using sophisticated surveillance systems to detect outbreaks early on. Developing effective vaccines and antiviral treatments remains a cornerstone of pandemic preparedness. The rapid development and deployment of COVID-19 vaccines demonstrated the potential of scientific innovation to combat emerging infectious diseases. Continued investment in vaccine research and development is crucial for staying ahead of the curve in the face of constantly evolving microbial threats. Beyond scientific advancements, fostering global cooperation and strengthening public health infrastructure are paramount. Sharing information and resources across borders is essential for effective surveillance, early detection, and coordinated responses to outbreaks. Strengthening public health systems, particularly in low-income countries, is crucial for improving disease surveillance, enhancing laboratory capacity, and ensuring access to essential healthcare services. The threat of pandemics is a stark reminder of our shared vulnerability and the interconnectedness of our world. By embracing a One Health approach, recognizing the interconnectedness of human, animal, and environmental health, we can foster a more resilient and prepared world. The COVID-19 pandemic has served as a wake-up call, underscoring the urgent need for global cooperation and collective action to mitigate the risk of future pandemics and protect the health and well-being of generations to come.